All right, Mallory, we mentioned it earlier, but it is the 1-year anniversary of Women Talking Football. That's something for us to be celebrated too. I mean, we've been talking about it for a week. We were so excited for this day. So much going on. We do appreciate Tepper and the rest of the staff letting us take this slot. Usually it's Texas football today. We do want to plug up that Women Talking Football. If you've liked this, we might not have as many big announcements in our other shows, but we're still kind of funny sometimes. So if you want to come watch Women Talking Football on a normal basis, 2 o'clock on Thursdays. We're live right here wherever you're watching it. We also upload our podcast to Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, whatever. See, why do you have two separate apps?
Because
if you want to hear this debate every week. But Women Talking Football, we've been doing this thing for a year. We started it last year, the Friday before coaching school. The turnout has been outstanding. We can't thank y'all enough for all the support that you've shown us throughout the years. So we put together this little video that's what we think are some of the best and highest points of Women Talking Football throughout the course of a year. So without further ado, the best of WTF.
All right,
let's roll.
Here we go. WTF. Women Talking Football, coming to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, all the platforms, coming July 15th. We figured it was time. We're back. I hope you can hear us now.
How about that? Can you hear us?
So
we are testing. We're going to wait until we get into the comments and look at and see. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Aha!
You can.
WTF, man! We named it correctly. That's what we do here. Welcome into Women Talking Football.
And the other option is like I don't know what they're called. It's like a honey cereal. They're like little bitty pellets almost.
And he sits there for 5 minutes like, whoosh, 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 like mashing the cereal into the milk. And I'm like, hey, shut up, dummy.
Yo, keep an eye on this matchup because it's gonna be a really good one. My brother's starting to come out at me. He says that all the time. He's like, hey, yo, look at this. And I'm like, hey, yo, look at this matchup right here. It's gonna be a good one. 13-17 preseason ranked teams.
Oh my God, that's the best breakdown I've ever heard. Yo, they play week 4.
What did I do?
It stonks the clock, baby.
It stonks the clock. No. I love it, but no.
Oh, I'm already tired. It's only.
But before we end the show, we have to do something we like to call stonks.
Always try your hand up stonks.
It's so goofy.
I just love it. Well, and then it didn't play, so it made it even better because it was delayed. Stonks.
I'm crying right now. It's so funny. But let's go ahead and start off with our first stonk, up or down this year. And I think we've already answered this question.
Stonks are great. Like, the stonks are great.
She's the executive producer. It's AP!
Yo.
It's Miss Ashley Pickle. Hey, girl. What's going on?
Hey, girl. No, that was crusty. I shouldn't do that. That's not me. I can't even fake that. I tried to fake it, and it did not work. Sup. That's
Hey, y'all. Howdy.
Howdy. And there it is. Oh, Rutgers!
Rutgers,
How did I not get that?
All right, Pickle. There are several baseball teams.
Baseball.
You like baseball. I like baseball.
Yeah, we all like baseball.
Coaches'
Is it like
wives.
waking up on like a Sunday morning and it's like bacon, eggs, potatoes, let's go, you know? Like, no, okay, your placement of the breakfast burrito stuff in the tortilla, not good. We've got to rework it. We're watching film, you know, like, is that what it's like?
Honey, you need to quarterback this. I gotta step out here in a second.
You're playing like wide receiver number 2. Come on, we really need some production out of you.
I didn't know if you could see me or not, so I don't really know how this thing works.
Just tell me that I can show you things that you couldn't.
I don't really know how this thing works. I could not sum up this show better than that. Welcome to WTF. We named it that for a reason.
We knew we picked the right name because you saw it at the very beginning of the video when you had to sit back down after helping me figure out why nobody could hear us.
Dude, and you know what the funniest thing is? I completely forgot that we didn't have sound for like the first 5 minutes of our first episode. I completely forgot about that until I was like looking back through clips. I was like, oh, I'm going to cut the intro to the very first one. And I went, oh my God, there was no intro. We didn't have audio.
It was so funny. I was reading the comments and I was like, oh, they can't hear us. I don't know what to do.
Do.
We're on, mics are on. I did my job. Why isn't it connecting? But we figured it out. That's when I knew. This was the right show.
Oh, yeah.
To name WTF.
So there you go. A year in. You got anything to say to the people?
Just thank you so much for being supportive and tuning in every Thursday at 2 p.m. to listen to that. Whatever the heck that was. But really, we couldn't do it without you guys and your support. And thank you again to all of the Dave Campbell's Texas football staff. You guys have been just as supportive as our listeners, and we really couldn't do it without y'all. And we're going to keep chugging, hopefully, for another year.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I mean, where else would Mallory talk about her honey cereal pellets?
And my love for Rutgers University.
Rutgers!
Rutgers!
Yeah.
Can I get a go, Rutgers?
Oh, man.
What a show. What a dang show.
What a show. To everyone for listening to us for a year on Women Talking Football, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're so excited that we get to continue to do this, but we are incredibly amped up for Texas football tonight. I think that we're on the cusp of the next big thing here in the streaming world, in helping universities, in universities helping us, in showing the love and the passion that the state has for Texas high school football. And of course, none of that would be possible without all of you. So to the readers, to the listeners, thank you so much. We are incredibly excited. You have our word that we're going to do everything that we can to make this the best possible show, and to do it the right way where we highlight the people that make Texas high school football great. So to all the coaches, the players, the administrators, to everyone here at Dave Campbell's, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We were really, really appreciative.